Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a little challenge to ourselves. Not today actually, the past few weeks I've been doing it. So as you can see here, I've logged in for 22 days in a row. That's 3 weeks. Oh no, what I've done is I'm starting a new account. And my challenge is quite simple. The Flying Solo Challenge. Quite simply, I'm in an alliance on my own. Do my own thing, do my own bosses, no help from anyone, and no spending, hence still only VIP 5. So, what the aim of this is to showcase what I would do, in my opinion. I'm sure I'm going to do lots of things wrong. I'm sure I'll do plenty of things right. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, let's have a look and see where we're at. So, after 3 weeks, I am at K28. It is very, very, very easy nowadays to advance. As long as you're focusing on the right things, such as keep. If you keep pushing keep, push a few troops up, you're alright. It's very easy to do so. As you can see from the resources, I'm not skint for resources. Have a look at this. It really does give you a lot of resources. So having them isn't an issue. And when you're starting the game off the bat, they give you King Arthur again. A really easy one for just hitting bosses with, which is obviously what you tend to need to do, depending on if you're in a big alliance who does it all for you or not. So all I've done is kitted him out some King's gear, thrown a few simple refines on it. Nothing special. Spent just a few gems, but again, early doors, gems are pretty easy to come by. All I've done is I've got the Spirit Bird, thrown a few gems into scaling that up as well, just to get those buffs up to be able to get those bosses. Again, I have concentrated on things like Rally Spot, concentrated on things like Academy, so I can start doing the research that I need to do. And you can see from the Academy, at the moment, my research is purely focused on Cav, because the stronger I get my Cav, the easier it is to do bosses. You see, I'm almost there with the maxing of it out already. I'm doing anything I can that gets me buffs. 5% buffs on attack. Here you've got 8% buffs on attack. Things like that. Over here, because the game actually gives you quite a lot of resources early on, the focus isn't stuff like farming. So I'm not overly worried about a lot of these. So I've concentrated on your construction, typography, anything that reduces the amount of speeds I have to use. Again, more construction there. Just all I've done is got what I need to do to get down to the next one. All the way down to here, where I'm starting to look at what I can do. Like 22%, that's good. My next focus now is, as I am doing a lot of bosses, and I'm starting to do better bosses. So, as you can see, obviously I've been doing a few Fenrir. Man needs to get his small speeds to be able to get those small tech out of the way to blast through to get to the ones that I want. So as you can see, I am starting to be able to do these sort of challenge, these event bosses like this one. It's a really, really good event boss. But I am currently taking, so that's 250,000 T11, by the way. I've kept it streamlined. I don't want a load of troops. Early doors, there's no point wasting a ton on a load of troops. I've got my layers up, 1,000 of each for if I need them. But currently I'm not going to need them because I'm sat under a bubble. And I've got 250,000 T11 cav. Now, I probably don't need to go any more than that. What I need to focus on is doing other things to decrease the amount of wounded. So, what I'm currently working on is mounted troop HP, which will help to decrease the wounded. What I want to do next is work on a bit of this defense, because when you start going down, you come across things like this. That will help me when crafting gear, right? And you go further down, and here's where you're looking at hospital cap, always good. Mine is currently about 100k below where I need it to be. But the main two that I want are these. That reduces the cost of healing troops. That is massive. Increases healing speed. Because every time I'm hitting one of these event bosses, I'm taking 3k wounded. Now, this, in order to heal from this, it's costing me roughly 2 million iron, which is what I'm getting from the boss. So it's not costing me anything technically. And 18 hours roughly of speeds, because I've not done any of the tech. If I can get that down, I can start really gaining speeds from doing these event bosses, and I can just fly around soloing them, which is the beauty of this challenge, that I don't need to actually rally. I don't need to sit around rallying for people, waiting for people, doing anything like that. Literally, I see a boss I want. This one you do have to rally, of course, but basically I'm seeing a boss I want, and I am rallying. Now, I was late to the party of getting subsidies, so currently I'm going all Japs. Again, increase the attack. I have no defense to speak of, so why would I bother looking at that? I'm not farming. Why do I want to look at Koreans? So I've gone all Japs, all white Japs, of course, at the minute. Bit crap, but they will get better as time goes on. I'm focusing on doing the things I can do to get this up. Get that up, I get my general up. You get your general up, and all of a sudden you start to do really well. So that is where I'm at the minute. My challenge is no spending. I'll show you what I mean. So I still have my first purchases, you can see there in bottom left. I am not spending, which means I won't be spending on rally card, but I won't need to because I'm in a solo alliance. Fine by me. I'll just solo some bosses when I feel like it. I can solo Serbs as well. You know, these things that just get you speeds. And right now, speeds are the focus. As I say, the game gives you so many resources. All these different events. All these events that go on. They give you all sorts of resources and stuff like that. Like these new game stuff. Look at what it gives you. I've got gold, resources. It really is easy to grow. I think once we get to like 32 and above, that's where we'll start to struggle a bit and have to rely on the events. But again, still doing the event. It worked out well actually that we got the double event. So it's food and speed ups. So I've hit 1.4 billion. That's how much I've spent. Bear in mind, free to play 3 weeks in. That's how much I've spent. 1.4 billion food, 1.7 billion lumber, 1.4 billion stone, 2.3 billion. Which reminds me, I may as well spend another 200 million at some point. See what we can do, eh? Speed ups. I'm almost at 2.5 million speed ups. Construction, yeah, you're never going to get that many of them. Healing. I've not done that much healing. All I'm doing is claiming stuff. It's saving up again. Look, another 31 million I have collected over the past day. That's all it's taken, a day, doing events and stuff. Plenty more res where it comes from. Right now, we're living in the land of the free, so to speak. So, that is the challenge. Follow me. See what we can do. Let's see how far we can go. And if I can teach you anything, I will. If I can't teach you anything, just enjoy the ride of me trying to get wings on a free-to-play, crappy little account. On a new server, I must add. 2096, sorry. into the multiple thousands now, Jesus. But yeah, new server. So, saving up, getting the wings. We've been in 3 weeks. We're about a month off server. Let's hit K30, get T12s. See if we can get those wings and stuff activated. Subscribe, drop a like, and follow for the rest.